Hi everyone, welcome to my JDBC tutorial. Now in this tutorial, we'll just look at different steps which are required for connecting to a database using JDBC. Now there are 5 main steps for connecting to a database using JDBC. So we'll just look at the different steps one by one. Step 1 is load and register the driver. So here we have this statement class.forName. Now forName is a method which takes one parameter, which is the class name of the database driver. Now since in this course we'll be using the Oracle database, so here I've passed the full class name of the Oracle database driver. Okay, so I'll just explain this one more time. Class over here is the name of a class which has a static method forName, and this static method takes one parameter which is the class name of the database driver. Okay, so this statement will load and register our database driver. Now step 2 is create connection. So here we'll be using the driver manager class which has a static method called as get connection. Now this get connection method returns a connection object which we will be capturing in a connection reference. Now this get connection method, it takes 3 parameters. The first parameter is the connection URL, the next parameter is the username, and the last parameter is the password. So we'll just focus on the connection URL first. So this is the connection URL, which is the first parameter. And as you can see, it is divided into different parts. Now the first part, which is JDBC, this is the API. Oracle over here is the database. Thin is the type of database driver. So we've already seen that there are different types of JDBC drivers. Okay, so this is the type of JDBC driver. Then localhost is the server on which our Oracle database is running. 1521 is the port number, and finally XE is the name of the Oracle service. Okay. Now the second parameter is system, which is the username. Okay. Now the default username for Oracle database is system, right? And that is the reason why I have added system over here. And the last parameter is password. Okay, so this is the same password which you have entered while installing your Oracle. Okay, so this is how we create a connection. Now the next step is create statement. So here we'll be using the connection object for creating a statement. Okay, so this create statement method, it returns a statement object, and that we will capture in a statement reference, right? Now step 3 is execute query. Now we have different types of SQL statements, right? So we can have a DDL statement, which is data definition language. Then we can have a DML statement, which stands for data manipulation language. Okay, now for different types of SQL statements, we have different methods over here. Now since the query which I have used over here is a select statement, the method for a select statement is execute query. Okay, and what this execute query method will do is it will return us a result set object. Okay, so a result set is simply data which is represented in the form of rows and columns. Okay, now if I had to use an insert or update statement over here, then I would have used execute update method. Okay, so for different types of SQL statements, we have different methods, right? So again guys, this is just an example. Again, we'll look at each of these methods in detail when we actually start off with the practical sessions, right? So this is just for explaining you the connectivity steps, right? So this was the step 4, which is execute query. And the last step is closing the connection. So this is the final step where we just close the connection. So these are the JDBC connectivity steps. So we'll just summarize them one more time. Step 1 is load and register the driver. Then we have create connection, then create statement, then execute query, and finally close connection. So guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching and see you in my next tutorial. If you like my tutorials, do subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching.